Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to release the back line or the back side of your legs. This would be your glutes and your hamstrings and your calf muscles, and then we'll even get into the feet, maybe in a different video. But what you're going to do is you're going to start with this size of a foam roller, so it's 3 feet long. And it's high density. You can use any kind. You can use a softer one or harder one, whichever. It's up to you kind of and what your preference is. You can easily find these on Amazon. They are, I think, about $20 to $25. And they store pretty easily. It's a pretty nice thing to have around when you're at home hanging out. So you're going to start by sitting on it. And then just kind of feeling where your balance is. You want to make sure that you are nice and held together. Core is somewhat tight. You don't want to overdo it, but just kind of making sure that you're nice and stable. And sometimes I'll just start by holding onto my knees and really kind of going back and forth over my sacrum. Shouldn't hurt too much. If it does, then you're going to want to put your hands back behind you to kind of disperse the weight, and then you're going to roll back and forth. And already I'm feeling some pops because it's been a minute since I've done this. And you're just going to go back and forth. I bring my knees to one side and get that the right side of the outer edge of the sacrum and where all those hip muscles attach, and then I will go back and forth here. Nothing too crazy, and then bring it over to the other side. Now today my right side feels tighter, which is usually the case. So I'm going to roll and get down on my forearm here, and I'm going to get up. Your hip is right here, the top of it. So I'm going to roll down because it feels really tight right in there. I'm actually going to bend my knee, place my ankle on my opposite leg, and kind of open this up. And this helps open up these external rotators that draw our feet out. And they create lots of problems for like our side muscles right in here, this side chain. Movement and compression is really good. So I am just kind of rocking back and forth, trying to coax that muscle to release and roll back and down here. Like that's really tight right there. Back and forth. I'm going to gently put my leg down. Roll back a couple of times just so it's not crazy exposed. Sometimes when you hit a muscle too hard, it takes longer for it to release than going at it at a different way, at a different angle. So even just like relaxing my leg like that and going back and forth. And then I'll go to the other side. I won't do so much over on this side because it's not my tighter side, at least not in the back. And then you come down to the hamstrings. Hamstrings are always kind of funny and tricky because the further out you get, the less pressure you feel. So sometimes crossing one leg over with the other and bringing it back. Kind of back and forth. You can use your hands to rock your foam roller. That's really tight right there on me. I can even like lean to this side, lean into it. So I could take some more pressure. Sometimes a foam ball can be better than this foam roller. I find that it gets into the muscles a little bit better. Okay, so do that to both legs, and then you get your calves going. The tops of my calves are really tight. Swish it back and forth. Get some cross fiber friction in there. Muscles in the legs run this way, so anything that you do that goes back and forth helps break up scar tissue. I'm gonna get that Achilles. And that's it.